Test, test, test. Welcome, Oakleaf fans, to sunny West Des Moines. Holy, I forgot where I was for a second there. It's been a long weekend. We are here in Recplex on the Able Ice Arena ice sheet, getting ready to start with JV Waterloo versus your Oakleafs. Joining me is Elijah from the Iowa State University.
The Iowa State University.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, Iowa State picked up a big win, much
sure
like
did.
the Oakleafs did.
They
both
sure
their
did.
Games.
Yeah.
Oakleafs 2-0 yesterday. JV won 2-1. That was a thriller. Lunders, the final minute of the game, but more precisely, about way less than a minute. He scored a beautiful goal, took it in off a face-off, and just top corner. Beautiful goal from William Lunders to win this thing for the Oakleafs. And it was a great game.
Yeah, quite the barn burner.
Yeah, 2-1.
I was up in Ames with the Bantam Blue team. We played well, didn't get the result we wanted, but we were playing a pretty good Ames Black team up there. So what are we thinking? What do we like to see here? Start of this game for the Oakleafs.
Well, yesterday we talked a lot about be careful when you stay out of the penalty box, be disciplined, because in Ames, they took 7 penalties, or on the PK 7 times. Yesterday they were only on the PK 4 times in comparison, but they killed off every penalty. And those 4 penalties they took were all in succession of each other in the second period. 2:04, 4:22, 7:41, and 9:51 marks. So it was you kill a penalty, then you take another one. Kill a penalty, take another one. That was what the whole second period was for the Oakleafs. But they survived. They had some great penalty killing, and if their special teams can be as successful as they were yesterday, I think we'll have another great game on our hand.
All right, we're about to get underway here. Elijah, I'll turn it over to you for the call.
Well, we have a pair of ones on both sides of us in net. To our right, Jobjin. On our left, Leela Beeman getting her second straight start as off the face-off, tipped all the way down. Pennington in pursuit.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's how you start a game. Use the old weird bounce off the boards trick. That thing comes right out in front.
That was so quick, they didn't even get the clock running.
Holy Moses. Let's take a look at that once we see him going through here. Pennington from Hayes on that early goal here. Right off the drop, the old shooter in. Let's see it go off a weird bounce off this corner here.
Lunders with the
just bounces right out in front. Oopsie doodle. And no one there to take over. And just like that, it is 1-0.
What a start. And they're getting the clock, trying to tick a couple seconds off because it
didn't
was so
even
quick.
start.
They didn't even start the clock. 10 seconds in. That's what they'll say. So Pennington, 10 seconds in. Wow.
And they are saying that is unassisted. So Pennington unassisted. That's a beauty.
Yeah, Lunders had the dump in, and Pennington forced a turnover. He was great yesterday. So we'll see what happens here, but what a start. Down low, Pennington hooks around. Sends it up top on the far side. Pass back down to Pennington. He'll wheel. It looks to find Lunders. Lunders, a shot gets deflected off to the near side. Lunders, another try, had Pennington back door.
He sure did. That was a tap in.
Simpson sends one towards the net. It doesn't go. Lunders retrieves it. Some good possession here by the Oakleafs after an early goal by Pennington. Lunders just drew a penalty.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Sends it up top to Simpson.
Jobson to the bench.
In on Beeman. She gets the stop. And already 1 minute in, we have a goal and we have a penalty. And the ref talking to the Waterloo JV or
Varsity. The Waterloo chirping the stripes, and he's saying, "I'll have none of this, sir." And giving the bench a warning now.
And keep in mind, these refs do the varsity games.
Yeah.
So maybe
the strategy is not, let's see if we can't make him mad now. before he even referees our game. That seems like a bold strategy, but we'll see how that works for him.
So Raising Cane's power play, 55 seconds in.
Got Anderson, Hayes, Pennington, Lunders out there for your Oak Leaf power play.
The Waterloo coach yelling up at the varsity players to go. So Pennington off the draw, in on net.
Didn't miss by
Rebound
much.
to South
Still there.
Carolina, they
Holy jumping.
score!
Yeah, that boy Joe Anderson.
He had a power play goal yesterday. He gets another one. 2 goals in a minute and 2 seconds.
And yeah, you talk about quick starts. That's what you like to see, huh? Holy.
Oh my goodness.
Reuter was that tall drink of water all the way across. It was hard to see.
So you win the face-off, and good things happen.
Yeah, one back, D to D. Nice puck movement there. He's got the shooting lane off the glove there. Just kind of pinballs in front. Eventually, they are able to slap it home.
I wonder if Pennington gets an assist. If he does, that's 2 points in a minute of ice time. What a start.
It's a
for
way to
these
start,
Oak Leafs.
huh?
You can't ask for a better start than that to shake off some of the cobwebs on an early Sunday morning.
Lynch, Stout, Anderson out there for the Oak Leafs.
Coming to the near side. Gets
Oh,
whipped in
boy.
front. Not able to get a clean shot off. Jobson had a slide over to his right. Up the near side it comes. Held in by Clark. He'll wheel that one all the way back down. Betcher is going to be the first one there. He had a stepper on Anderson, and Betcher with speed over the red line clears it down. Beeman thought about coming out of her net. Doesn't. Here's Lynch on the near side. Lynch loses it. Here comes Waterloo. Anderson, who just scored the second goal of the morning, got in the way.
Nice play there by Davey. He hasn't played defense for that long, so it's good to see him taking a shine to the position.
And a nice hit there by Lynch. And they get tied up a little bit after, but we play on. Anderson had to come off his stick, and Waterloo looks to counter. Over the blue line. A shot from distance goes off a body. Over to the near side. Turning is Lindsay. Off the boards. Tried to get Jeremiah. Sexton in there now. Up the wall, out of the zone is Sexton, trying to hustle and get there.
Sexton, Lynch, Burns are your 3 forwards for the Oak Leafs. Jeremiah and Lindsay are back on D.
Trying to steal it out of the zone, not able to. Comes all the way back around to Lindsay down the near corner. He'll reverse it over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah over to Lynch on the near side. He sends it out to center ice. Zabel picks it up for Waterloo and will fling it back down. Picked off, and here is Lynch. Has to wait for his teammates to get onside. And now here comes Sexton.
Nice little drop there to Sexton at the blue line.
Sexton sends it across corner to Lynch. Up top, a shot gets blocked. Rebound is
there
sitting
it
there.
There it
Trying to
is.
fight for it. And
Oh, they're saying that hit the
hit
post.
the post.
They are saying that hit post, but I sure don't think so. That looked back bar to me.
That could have been
We
back
didn't
bar.
hear a ring or dinger. We're going to watch this on the video here. It is just sitting there. Oh, yeah, you see that net pop up. That is top net. That should be a 3-0 lead. Holy jumping boys and girls. We are no longer on the Canes power play, though. We should be after that thievery.
So should be a 3-0 game, but
Reuter Bird out there for your Oak Leafs and Shizzle.
so right now in the far corner, spot 4 comes up top. It's going to be held in and a shot towards the net. But Jeremiah comes in, spot 4 in the near corner.
Lindsay Jeremiah, you're back too.
It comes back to Jeremiah at center ice. He'll dump it in. And they had to retouch up, so now back in
Comes
on
the
the
Shizzle.
forecheck,
Oh, yeah, Shizzle doing Shizzle things.
And Shizzle was laying the body a lot yesterday, continues it into this morning. Down chasing behind the net. Reuter down there. Tries to backhand it up the wall. Didn't get enough mustard on it, so it'll come all the way up, down, and icing on Waterloo.
And a great job there by Jobson, getting that glove up in the air and saying, hey, Stripes, I believe this is icing, so if you would blow the whistle here, we'll stop and then start up again.
I wonder who taught him that one.
Well, I don't know either. Probably his amazing father.
Who would that be?
I don't know. Wool, Hayes, and Pennington are your front 3 with Lunders and Simpson.
So they're going to move the face off to the far circle.
You know, make sure that gets correct. It is, yeah, I mean that. Lonnie's up here running buttons. He's thinking that perhaps the linesmen need a hug.
And redirected in front. Beeman wasn't able to hold that one. It was bouncing around, not able to get any rebound opportunities off that. On the near side, Waterloo with it. Looking to take in the offensive zone. That's Kopman down in there for Waterloo. It comes free to the Oak Leafs, and they come up through center ice. Pennington, who scored 10 seconds into this game, dropped it off. In on Beeman, went behind the net. Looking for a pass up top. A shot from distance. Never made
hit
it.
the foot.
And
Oh!
we're going to get
What the?
a whistle.
Huh. I guess blocking the puck by a defenseman is now a stoppage of play. Okay. That is an interesting rule, I guess. I was unaware. Have to get with USA Hockey on when that rule change happened, but interesting.
So off the face-off, the Oak Leafs have some possession in offensive zone.
Wool, Hayes, Pennington on the front three.
Lunders over on the near side. He shoots it. It comes down low. Hayes behind the net. Looks in front. It comes to Lunders again. Up top. Lunders towards the net.
Oh,
it's bouncing
tipped
around, but Beeman's able to hold that one.
Yeah, you might as well crash the net. She's been giving up a lot of juicy rebounds. So, what the heck, right? All right, Lynch, Stout, and I believe that is, I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. Betcher is going to shoot that on net. Another rebound given up. That comes back out to Betcher. Betcher back down low here. Looks like we're on the power play. We are not. Lynch with the play. Back behind the net. Going up to Davey. Davey walks that blue line, shoots in wide of the net. And I'll turn that back over to you now, Elijah. I think we got some audio problems fixed up.
Hopefully. Oh, right now Lynch has it. Lynch on the far side. He shoots one on a beam.
Oh,
rebound is there.
another juicy rebound.
Big rebound, not able to capitalize on it yet. Oh, right there are the Warriors. They turn it over at center ice. Here comes Lynch on the far side. Deals it back. A shot from distance.
Oof.
I don't know.
Didn't miss by much. I don't think so.
On the near side, and a big hit there, and that's going to be a penalty on Anderson.
Okay. Well, I guess when are we going to get the call here? Checking? Yeah, checking. Apparently this is a peewee game.
So Oakley's heading on the bank Iowa penalty kill for the first time this morning, and the Warriors have yet to register a shot. It's 9-0 in favor of the Oakleys. It's been all Des Moines.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard situation for Jobjan. Hasn't seen a lot of action. Now we're going to throw you right to the fire here on the power play.
Yeah.
So Jobjan like to probably see a shot here early, if possible.
All right. Off the face-off, Waterloo has it, trying to dance through center ice, retrieves it in the far circle.
Dexton Burns are your two front end killers. Jeremiah and Betcher are your back end.
On the near side is held down low. Looking to set things up on the power play is Waterloo. Down low in front.
Oh, and that's what I was just talking about, right? Hasn't seen a shot yet. And that's one he's going to want back.
So a power play goal by Waterloo. That's the deficit to 1.
Yep, just some good puck movement here. Good play there by Jeremiah, but then it just kind of squirts free. And Jobjan not quite ready for it. That first shot's going to go in. So that'll cut the lead to 2-1.
Jeremiah now has it. Over to Lindsay. Tries to find Lynch. Does. Lynch over the blue line off a Waterloo player. Goes around to the far side. Up top it comes. A shot off another Waterloo player. He's trying to get in the way of the lanes here. Lindsay tries to fling one in. It comes down low. In front, trying to backhand it free. It's sitting there. Backhanded on. That went off the mask of Beeman. The rebound sitting in there. It comes around. Fighting for it is Sexton, and Waterloo comes up with it. Lynch tries to go in for a hit. Misses, but was able to hold the puck in momentarily. Now it comes out, and we're going to get a penalty.
And are we getting 2 here, or just, nope, just the Oak Leafs. So, wow. This is taking a turn.
So Burns heading to the box. going to be another Bank Iowa penalty kill for the Oak Leafs.
I think we talked about this before the game started, right?
Penalties.
Penalties are going to kill the Oak Leafs. They had all of the momentum. They were up on everything, shots on goal, and now we take 2 penalties, and they have a chance to tie it up here.
So Waterloo wins the faceoff. Up top on the far circle. Working to the outside. Some stick work in there. Tries to get it out, and they do. Waterloo's going to have to hustle back. That's Harbaugh with it.
You got Reuter and Bird are your front 2 out here with Lunders and Simpson.
Reuter was in front of Beeman trying to shadow Harbaugh. Waterloo turns it over for free, so Lunders will pick it up and have a chance to clear, and does. So this will come all the way back down.
I believe that should have been a hand pass on Waterloo, but play on, they say.
In on the forecheck, trying to get possession was Reuter. Bird also stepped up.
Not offsides, okay.
Simpson has it smacked off his stick over to Lunders. Off the boards, Harbaugh holds it in. Bird trying to reach in and get it, and we're going to get a penalty.
Oh, my gosh. Come on.
They're calling us again. No, I think it's on Waterloo.
So Waterloo, they
got
take
the
a
penalty
penalty,
here.
and watch this. As the penalty happens, they score. So it's just going to wave it off. So he's going to.
Oh, my, yeah. Just pulls his feet right out from underneath him.
Yeah, so Harbaugh
That
heads
is
in the box. We're
dumb calls. We talk about those dumb penalties, and that's a prime case right there. Right after that, shot gets tipped in on Jobjan, but penalty had already gone.
Exactly.
So 4-on-4 action here for the next 56 seconds.
We're going to have an offensive zone face-off for the Oak Leafs. It's tied up to the near side. Jeremiah stepping in, trying to get it. It comes to Hayes. Hayes tried to backhand it out in front. Got blocked. He retrieves it, though. Hayes sends it up top. A shot.
Oh.
Watch out. You got to recover. Don't allow an odd man chance back the other way. Jeremiah is able to float back, and so is Hayes and Betcher. Hayes goes behind Jobjan. About 30 seconds left, a 4-on-4 time. Betcher fighting for it, comes to Hayes. Hayes now sends it across.
Oh, weird bounce. I don't know if that hit the lineman's skate.
A shot from distance. That was a high riser. Comes to Hayes at the blue line, gets shoved down, and it comes to Betcher. Betcher with about 5 seconds left, a 4-on-4 action before we see the Kings power play come back to action here for the Oak Leafs. And here we go.
Back to full strength are the Oak Leafs, and they are on the power play now.
Just under a minute of power play time here off the Harbaugh trip. On the near side, it comes out of Shizzle's reach, and Waterloo is able to clear it down.
It's got Shizzle, Wall, Lunders, Sexton out there for your power players.
So Lunders with it now. He had the game winner yesterday in the final minute of regulation. Lunders gets taken down, no call. It comes out and iced all the way back in off of Jeremiah's glove. He's going to have to hustle back. Jeremiah backhands it off the board.
Oh, weird bounce off the net. Whew, that's one of those that makes your heart stop for a second there.
It comes up to Sexton through the legs.
Oh,
He's
Wool.
up trying to find Wool. Wool isn't ready for the pass. It comes up top, held in beautifully by Lunders. But it comes out to center. Simpson chasing after it with 5 left on the power play. So head up ice to Wool, and we're back to even strength. 5-on-5. Watch out here. A turnover as the penalty expired. Nothing came of it, though.
Nobody wants the puck.
Game of keep away there. It comes up, and this is going to go out for icing.
Keep away there, but the blue line was winning.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it. Just sat there on the blue line.
Game of hot potato.
That's right. Speaking of hot potato, this heater's doing his job. My shins are on fire over here. If you can smell burning hair home, folks, that's me.
So face off Anderson in the far circle taking the draw.
You got Anderson, Stout, and Lynch are your front 3.
Comes out to center.
I believe that's Betcher.
It is Betcher.
Nope, I'm sorry. That's Jerem. No, we got it right the first time.
Sent over to Stout, who sent it around to Anderson. Anderson shakes off a couple bodies.
Oh,
Gets
man.
Down to the ice after the play. No
Probably
call.
could have been interference there.
Could have been.
Probably should have been.
Stout. They'll send it across. just out of Lynch's reach, so Anderson will slap that one down. And good checking there, gets taken down again. Fighting for possession and not taken down again.
Oh, there it is.
And now we're going to get a call.
On Anderson for
A
the hold?
I think it's on Waterloo.
Oh, that's weird, though, because we had the puck. Are they calling both, maybe?
So that was Dalton Kelling and Anderson that were.
They got tied up.
Tied
Yeah, he's
up.
taking them both. Apparently, they were holding each other. They just wanted a hug. They just
Or is it-
wanted a
no,
hug.
It's just Anderson.
Oh, my. How do you take just Anderson there?
It's a morning game for us all.
Holy.
All right, so once again on the penalty kill here at the Rec Flex.
I'm not so sure that was one of the. You can't file that one in the dumb ones unless you're. Anyway, back underway. I don't want to get fined.
Off the draw. We get sent all the way down to Pennington. It's the first one there. Pennington doing some good work on the penalty kill. He did a great job yesterday killing off. It was 4 straight penalties in the second period the Oak Leafs took. He was a big part of that penalty kill. This will get sent all the way back down. And yesterday, me and Steve were talking about how it looked like sometimes it was an Oak Leaf power play while they were on the penalty kill. They had a great PK yesterday, but unfortunately today, on the first try, it went in for Waterloo. Able to kill off the second one, though. As right now, they find themselves on the PK
Oh,
again, and
boy,
a big
yeah,
hit,
that-
and that's going to be a
That
penalty
is
on Lunders.
absolutely.
A
Yeah, it's
checking
gonna be
from
a-
behind.
Are they going to give him a board as well? Yep.
So we're going to get 5-on-3 action now. As Lunders checking from behind is what the referee over there signaled.
Yeah, they're lucky they're not giving him the. Oh, they are giving him a 2 and 10. Yep.
There's going to be 3 Leafs in the penalty box. They have Lynch going to be serving some extra time. for
Well,
Lunders. So
not only is that a 5-on-3, but Lunders is one of your best penalty killers, and you're going to be without him for the next 10 minutes at least.
some adversity here for the Oak Leafs. Off the draw, comes up top, out of the zone, and we're going to have to retouch up here. The miscommunication between some of the Warriors players.
Got Hayes, Pennington, and Simpson are your 3 for the Oak Leafs. They're getting a little lonely.
Hild with it over the blue line. It's the attacking zone. Holds up. Sends it across. Back to Hall at the top. Hall over to Hild. Loses it, but it comes to Hall. Has someone to his left. Feeds him. Off the stick. Took a weird hop. Comes back to Hall out of his stick. Can he hold it in? Yes, he can. 30 seconds left to 5-on-3. Takes it down. Tries to find it back up top. Pinching in was Hayes. Some stick work in there. Comes to Hall. 20 seconds of 5-on-3 left. It comes to the near side. 15 seconds. Comes to Hall. A shot from distance off the post. Comes to the near side. Back up top to Hall. Less than 10 of 5-on-3 left. Near side. Hild. Back up to Hall. He takes a shot from distance into the boards. Rebound. They score. So at the very end of the 5-on-3, they're able to tie this thing up, and they still have some power play time to go. It's so tough to get possession when you're on the 5-on-3, and Waterloo kept possession of it the entire time. It made the Oak Leafs pay for some of their penalty trouble. So both goals by Waterloo are on the power play, and they have 46 seconds of power play time left. Off the face-off, Lynch was digging in for it. It comes back, Harbaugh with it. Sends it up, over the blue line they come. Hild on the far side, takes a big hit by Lynch. They still have it though, in on Jobjen, it goes wide to the near side, Hall. Hall with 25 left on the power play. On the near side. Working up top, Zabel. Holds. Try to send it across to Hild. Flaps one in, and the Oak Leafs get it. They send it down. This will be on Beeman, and this will do it for the most part. 5 seconds on the PK left, and then Lynch will come out of the box serving the penalty for Lunders. And we are back to even strength. It feels like the first time this period.
Yeah,
It's
been a while.
A lot of special teams action
Yeah,
here in the first.
and it's too bad because Oakley's had all the momentum going their way. Things are going great, and then they take some penalties, and just like that, it's 2-2.
Watch out here. A shot from distance goes wide. Pick it up, though, on the near side. Stout tried to find Anderson, not able to. Harbaugh and Anderson fighting for it. It comes up the boards. Simpson tried to hold it in with the stick, not able to. Comes Jeremiah. 36 left here in the first.
Oh,
Up
nice
top,
find.
trying to catch him in a change. A shot from distance was off a stick to the near side. Under 30 left now. Stout in there fighting for it. It comes to Simpson at center ice. Sends it across Jeremiah. Go fling this one down and around. It'll hook around to Anderson, who waits on the near side. Anderson. Stout now picks it up. About 10 seconds left. Centering pass. No one home. And Waterloo looks for one final rush here in the first period. Picked up by the Oak Leafs. And this will do it for first period action. The Oak Leafs had 2 goals in the first minute and 5 seconds. But 2 power play goals by Waterloo. They were able to tie this thing up. And we head into the first intermission, knotted up at 2.
Yeah, 5-on-5, it's been all Oak Leafs, so they have got to stop taking these just dumb penalties.
And you gotta think back to when the Oak Leafs looked like they hit that back post and scored.
Yeah.
It would have been 3-0.
Yeah, it'd have been 3-0.
Very early on too. So there's been some calls that have gone against the Oak Leafs. They haven't had the better side of officiating this game, and they need to be able to fight through, because not every game you're gonna get the calls you want, but no matter what, you still have to fight through this, and it's been rough for them, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to just get back to what they were doing, going hard, playing smart, and just being ready to go.
So the coaching staff talking it over at both benches. As we have 10 seconds left before we get things started here for the second period. All right. So both teams getting set here. Face off right at center ice. Burns in there for the Oak Leafs. Hall in there for the Warriors. And off the draw, it's one back, and the Oak Leafs get it over the blue line. Sexton.
Lynch, Burns, Sexton with Betcher and Lindsay.
Lynch was diving in there. Now Betcher will pinch up, sends it off the boards around to Lynch, who will be the first one there. Off a skate, picked up by Hall around the near side. Betcher pinching in once again. Off another stick, picked up by Harbaugh around to the far side. Lynch lays a check, trying to keep it under the Oak Leafs, and they do. In on Beeman's save. It comes to Lynch on the far side, up to Betcher. He has time. He shoots. Never made it. Picked up by Hall, and here come the Warriors back the other way. Hall from distance, right into the glove of Jobson.
There, Jobson gets his first save. We are aware that we may be having some audio issues here. We are working on that here. We'll try and get these mics evened out here in just a second.
There's always some audio issues.
Well,
it wouldn't be.
All right. Check.
All right. Off of the draw. It comes up. Watch out here. They might have numbers if they hurry. Centering try went off the face mask of Beeman. Up top it comes. Jeremiah from distance into the boards. Jeremiah's up top. Holds it in. Jeremiah looking in front for a tip. This one will get whipped all the way up and around. And I don't think it's going to. Nope, not enough for icing. Jeremiah is going to be the first one there.
All right, I'll take over the call here. We got Bird down in the corner. That is going to be stolen away by Bird. Trying to get that going again here. Reuter on the point. He's going to try and shut this off. Does a nice job taking his man into the boards. Jeremiah coming away with the puck. He's going to start behind the net. Chips over to Bird. Bird looking up ice here, looking to find Wool. Streaking down, had him behind the D if he could have hit him. Just going to go back down into the Waterloo zone, and they're going to start play behind their net. They'll move up now here. That's going to be taken over there by Lindsay in the neutral zone. Fired back in off of shin pads, coming all the way back into the Oakleaf defensive zone here. Going to go D to D to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's going to start this up ice to Pennington. Pennington's pass intercepted in the neutral zone. Chopped back in off a glove. And eventually someone will come away with it here. It's Hayes. Hayes will go back to his defensive partner, back up to Jeremiah. Jeremiah cross ice pass is intercepted. There, Waterloo's going to come in with a little bit of speed. Lindsay gives some chase. There's a nice kick save by Jobjan.
They should credit him that one there.
They should, but it doesn't look like they're going to, and that's okay. He should be up to 4.
I would agree. All right. Looks like we got the mic figured out. I guess I picked the wrong one today.
You sure did, yeah.
All right, here come the Oakleafs back the other way. Hayes over the blue line, shoots it in on Beeman. Save, rebound is sitting there, and we'll get a whistle.
Holy. All right. Yeah, weird. The guy that assigned the headsets today was the one who ended up with the loud one. Weird, huh?
All right, so an early whistle there, but the Oakleafs are going to get an offensive zone face-off. Anderson will move to the right as Lynch will step in to take this one. Lynch off the draw, to the corner. Couple sticks come together. He's 1v2, 1v3 down in there to come up top. Simpson, shot from distance, save, sitting around. It's fought for in the far circle. And comes up top. Simpson gets decked down to the ice. It's going to give some numbers the other way for Waterloo. Looking in front, Jobjan uses that stick to send it to the corner. Lynch now off the boards. They'll come up through center ice, turned over. Sent back in. Kottman there for Waterloo. Betcher in there for Des Moines. Betcher gets moved off the puck. Trying to get it around in front past the far side post. It comes up to the blue line, smacked all the way down, and this is going to go for icing.
All right, 11:13 to go. Burns, Sexton, Lynch make their way to the ice with Jeremiah and Davey. That sound is me opening my third monster of the morning.
Got to stay awake early morning for everybody involved here.
Yeah.
Off the face-off, goes to the far side, and we're gonna get a penalty here on Waterloo. Zabel give a little bit of an extra shot, and you see that over there in the circle? That's Lynch. He's like, yes, we got one.
Suppose that's Zabel or Zabel?
Depends on the day, probably.
Probably. Sure, one of our Waterloo friends will let us know.
So the ref having a talk in the penalty box.
Yeah. Here's a shocker. There's a player that got a penalty and may not agree with it. That has never happened in hockey before.
The ref having a talk with the coach.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. Hey, go to Raising Cane's. Right across the street. Right over there on Mill Civic. It's a great place to eat. Yeah. That will be a Raising Cane's power play here for the next 2 minutes.
Oakleaf's looking to cash in on one.
Anderson, Hayes, Pennington, Jeremiah, and I believe that is Simpson.
Off the face-off. Hayes in there with Anderson.
Oh, it's Anderson, excuse me.
Comes around up top. Holding and firing. Never made it to the net. Sitting around. Anderson picks it up. Back up top. Over to the near side, Jeremiah. Ends it back to Pennington. Stepping up was Anderson. Sending one towards the net was Hayes and never made it. Pennington over to Jeremiah on the near side. Jeremiah in on the net. Never made it. So some great blocking by Waterloo. Hayes now, or that was Reuter rather. He's in that long reach. Got it around a Waterloo player. And they'll send it down. So 1:15 left on this Raising Cane's power play. The Oak Leafs have scored one power play goal. It was Anderson in the first.
Oh, watch
Gets
out. We
turned
got a
over.
2-on-1 here.
Harbaugh sends it across. A shot right in to Jobjen. He comes up with the stop. Big shorthanded stop by Jobjen.
Take a look at that here. Good job of handing that off to the linesman. Hit both of those sticks. Here comes the replay. So bad turnover here.
Two
Hops
different players
out.
missed.
Yeah. Great job there on the defender for the Oak Leafs, just making sure that he had nothing but a shot there.
Off the draw, Waterloo wins it, and they'll just elect to kill some time here. They'll send it in. Jobjen slides over. Jeremiah will pick it up. Up comes Hayes through the neutral zone into the attacking zone. Hayes has it off his stick down to Reuter. Reuter behind the net, hands it off. Looking for a pass, and we're going to get a whistle and looks like a penalty maybe? We got a whistle for something.
Sorry, I was playing with buttons. I didn't see what was going on here.
Maybe a hand pass or something. I didn't see what it was. I just heard a whistle and he pointed out, and we're going to have a face-off just outside the Waterloo blue line. Off the draw.
And we are still on the Raising Cane's power play, by the way. There is Reuter.
Reuter now. Takes it in behind Beeman. Reuter holds on the near side. Surveys his options. Sends it up top to Jeremiah. Jeremiah with 10 left on the power play. Down low. Off a stick.
Oh, nice
And
play by
held
Hayes
in.
there. Holy, take that out of the air.
Hand-eye coordination. But this power play is going to be over. But they still have some
We're back to
offensive
full
zone time.
strength.
Jeremiah.
Oh,
tries to send
Jeremiah,
it
that's
across.
a dangerous
Sable out of the
pass.
box. Picks it off. It's a 3-on-2 back the other way. Hayes closed in, and they elected to shoot it off. And
they did the
Jobjen
same
will
play
cover.
that we did to score that first goal, right? You bang it off those boards right there that are the doors to get the nets on the ice, and it comes off a weird bounce right in front of Jobjen. So good job of just slapping that glove over the top.
Waterloo had numbers. It was a 3-on-2, and they decided to shoot it off the boards. But like you mentioned, Jobjen just covers it up. They get the whistle, get the change they want, and we'll do it all again.
Yeah.
Looks like Bird is leaning in to take the face off. And he wins it. Bird wins
Davey
it
will
back.
take care of that.
Over to the near side. Shizzle in there. Comes up top.
Oh.
Just held in, it looked like.
Yeah. Oak Leafs could have been off the races there if that would have bounced free.
Tried to clear the zone, not able to. Comes back to the near side. Off the boards, held in again. That's McGillen that held in. Big number 27. It picks it up now. Fighting for it in the slot. No one can seem to get it. All 5 Oak Leafs were there. It comes around trying to tip it in front. Watch out, some dangerous plays here in front of Jobjen, and it comes free.
He's got it.
He got the save. Big save by Jobjen.
Holy jumping. That was, you're going to watch this here. It's just that, it's a bouncing puck. It's like that old song, that old show where they bounce the ball to follow along with the song. It just comes out in front. Able to scoop that thing in. I'm not sure why he was sliding to his left there, but can't argue results. Comes away with the puck. And with 8:09 to go, is able to keep this a 2-2 game.
Off the face-off, it's tied up and one back to Simpson. To Sexton now. Sexton sends it over. It's shot in past Beeman to the near side. Comes up top to Simpson. In towards net. Rebound is there, and he scores!
There it is. Lynch with the rebound goal. That's a beauty, eh?
3-2 Oak Leafs here in the second.
And nobody's happier about that goal than Jobjen down there. He's saying, thanks, boys. You got me back in this game. I really appreciate that. We're going to take a look here. Starts with good zone entry. Going to be shot in. Goes wide all the way back up to the point. Jeremiah keeps it in. Sends it on net, and what we see again is that juicy, juicy rebound coming over there to the right of the goalie, and that's just going to be knocked in for the 3-2 go-ahead goal by Lynch.
And good on Simpson, just fired it towards the net.
Absolutely.
Get pucks on net, does there, and a rebound comes right out. That went perfectly to Lynch. He was in great position and made no mistake, and it's a 3-2 game.
Yeah, they call that a pillow pass. Pillow pass. It's off the goalie's leg pads. They used to look like pillows.
So Lindsay over to Simpson now. Sends it up, so Burns got an assist on that as well.
So we got the "Let's Go Leafs" chant going here now. That got him in. Got the crowd going.
And we're gonna get a penalty. It's gonna be a hook on
boy.
Burns. He lost his stick in the
Somehow
process.
he got a hook without a stick.
Yeah, he
We're gonna go back
hooked him, and
on the bank. Iowa penalty kill here.
so it's gonna be
So-
another penalty kill.
This is kind of a lot of, they go up 2-0. Momentum's all on their side. Take a penalty, they score.
So in the
And
first
now here we are,
period,
3-2.
we saw
Momentum's all on their side. Take a penalty. We'll see what happens.
Hild and Zabel got power play goals for Waterloo to tie this up at 2, and the Oak Leafs, Maddox Lynch just scored, and now they have another power play chance. So back on the PK are the Leafs.
Anderson, Lynch are your front two with Betcher, and I believe that is Simpson. Nope, sorry, Jeremiah. Numbers
Here-
are hard.
Here it comes to Betcher, has it float past his stick. He has to retrieve it off the boards, past Harbaugh. This will come all the way down. A minute and a half about left on this PK for the Leafs. Off a stick, chipped off the boards, got it to about the blue line.
Oh, boy.
Pitching in, and a nice hit there. That was Lynch, stepped up to lay the body, and then does it again. Because of that, they're able to get it out. So great physical play there on number 22, Lynch.
Pennington will take his spot on the PK. That is the Bank Iowa penalty kill.
Pennington stepped in there. Betcher tried to get a stick. Harbaugh comes in.
I suppose somewhere in his family tree there's a Jim and or John.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool. I'm sure breaking a stick wouldn't make it feel so expensive if it
Yeah,
was related.
perhaps.
Here comes the Warriors. They drop it off. Hall has to retrieve in his own zone. Stout's going to be the first one there. Splits the D, and Jobjan's going to just hand it off as they clear it all the way up and down. So good on Jobjan to just see the puck split his defenseman, plays it to him, and allows him to clear.
18 on the kill.
Stout
Nice
is getting
play.
the puck.
Oh, great play
Comes
there for
back
Stout.
to Betcher. He'll just whack that one in deep. Killing time. 10 left on the PK. And it looks like they're going to do it. They're going to kill off this penalty. They take it into the offensive zone. A shot from distance punched aside by Jobjan. Burns officially out of the box. It comes up and out of the zone. Reuter in to take his spot. Betcher comes back behind the net. Reverses to Jeremiah on the near side. Tried to flip it up. Zabel held it in. Comes to Jeremiah again. Sends it around to his defensive partner.
Uh-oh.
Tried to find Reuter off the stick, a little weird. Comes right back to Betcher, and now he's able to get it out. Betcher chasing, steals it. Betcher chasing in, he's
Holy-
getting held up.
All right, well, we're not going to call the hugging.
It comes up the near side all the way out to center ice. Jeremiah sends it across to Betcher. Betcher off the boards. Will go all the way down. Bird giving chase.
Bird, Shizzle, Reuter are your front three.
This one will come up top. Simpson.
Oh,
A nice move and a
nifty-
shot in on net.
nifty
Goes
move.
wide. In on the
Oh.
boards hard. Sexton. This one will come into the slot area, and Waterloo will counter. Westfall tried to pass it over, and Jeremiah got in the way, and they're having
Oops.
troubles clearing it in. Some miscommunication there between some Oak Leafs. This one will come all the way out. No icing. Jeremiah is going to be able to get there. 3:50 left here in the second period. On the near side, comes to Pennington. Pennington gives it to Hayes, and offsides.
Oh, they're saying Wall stepped off early. I don't know if I agree with that, but holy. I'm going to take a look at it, though. We'll find out here for sure. Usually when we do look at the replay, I end up with egg on my face, so we'll see what happens here. That's close. Close, but I suppose that Stripe had a better vantage point than I did, so I'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
So during the replay, Lunder's officially out of the box after serving the 10 for checking from behind. So Oakleys have one of their defensemen back. Here comes Hild. He has a power play goal for Waterloo. Sends it into the attacking zone.
Oh, boy.
Picked up and turned over. Jobjan had to be attentive to that one. Off a turnover, had to close the 5-hole.
Yeah, even I saw that one coming all the way from up here, so good thing Jobjan's mom has increased his allowance enough to allow him to pay attention all the time.
And Lunder's out on the ice for the first time since the first period.
Should be fresh.
Yeah, time to sit in the penalty box. The 11:55 mark of that first took the checking from behind
He
minor.
thought about what he did. He felt shame.
And it's his first shift since. As it go past Pennington, Simpson, over to Lunders. He'll send this one down cross corner like he did on the other side, which resulted in a Pennington goal. Just about 5 seconds in is what they called it on the website. They said they ticked it down to 10 here, so who knows what it actually was. It was so fast, no one really knew. It comes up top, and they're going to have to hustle back. All the way back now, it'll come.
Uh-oh.
And turned over behind the net. Watch out in front, and nothing results. Jobjan is able to get in the way and freeze that puck.
Yeah, some scary plays there the last 2 minutes. Luckily, Jobjan, Johnny on the spot there.
So we have, I just want to point, they have a Harbaugh and a Bedard. So
Ooh, we got some names out there.
we got,
And if it's Zabel, we have got some straight up celebrities for your Waterloo.
off the boards, comes up top. A shot in, tipped off a skate wide of Jobjan. On the near side, picked up, trying to get it out of the Oak Leafs. Unable to. Picked up down low, backhanded in, and Jobjan will hold.
Yeah, they thought about playing it there for a minute there, and he said, no, sir, that is my puck. I'm going to put my hand on this. Let's go get a face-off. We're going to stop the shenanigans with 2:16 to go.
Well, at one point, the shots were 10-1 in favor of the Oak Leafs. Now it's 17-10 in favor of the Oak Leafs. So Waterloo's definitely caught up in the shot department. Off the draw. The shot goes wide, and it comes out in front, but Jobjan's going to hold.
Those are the types of plays that make goalie dads skip a heartbeat or two there. I see our cameraman is actually Dom's dad, so there is a plethora of goalie dads up here right now. Both of them shaking their heads saying, why are you doing that to me, Jobjan? Can't argue results, but holy, that's not how you draw that up.
Off the face-off, and we're going to do it again.
A little bit more comfortable with that one.
So Jobjan getting some glove work done.
Yeah.
A lot of covering the puck here, but it allows him to restart. If you don't win the face-off, hey, you get another try.
That's right. Get to do it again.
Come up top, whiffed, and they're going to have numbers if they hurry. On the far side, Lynch has Sexton to his right. Tries to find him just out of range, too far in front, but Sexton has it now. Sexton tries to wheel it up top. He's looking for Simpson, and a couple players come together. Sexton, some nice nifty moves. Gets it through, drops it off up top. Sent to the near corner. A sharp angle try off of Beeman. Pinching down is Lunders. Lynch in there. Lunders
good job there. Sexton
comes up top.
filling the hole left by Lunders on that pinch. Able to keep that in the zone.
Burns
Uh-oh.
took a hook, and a big hit there by Sexton.
That's what Sexton's paid to do, folks.
A nice hit.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Come to Sexton. He was diving, looking
Sexton
for it.
blows a tire. We're coming out 3-on-2.
Waterloo over the blue line, have it on the far side, and another big hit by the Oak Leafs. Comes over to the slot. Watch out here. That one will loft over the head of Jobjan to the corner.
That was an interesting thought on that. I'm not sure where he was going, but
trying to split it through the legs was Anderson. This will come over to Lunders now. Lunders and has it sit there. Anderson picks it up. Over to Stout. Tried to kick it to the stick.
this ain't soccer.
This will come to Simpson with 23 left here in the second. Sends it across, just out of reach. Trying to hustle and get it. Not able to. On the far side, this will get flipped all the way down with 10 remaining here. It gets picked up. Trying to keep it in on the Leafs. And watch out here. Got to hustle back. Got 3 seconds left. And that'll do it here for the second period. So 3-2 Oak Leafs. It was 2-2 heading into the second. But Maddox Lynch from Sexton and Burns gets things going for the Leafs.
I think you could make the argument that the Waterloo almost won that period. Again, the bad penalties, but the Oak Leafs come away with the 3-2 lead. So kind of a flip-flop at the first period where it was all Oak Leafs, but Waterloo came away with a couple power play goals, and now it's kind of evened out. But now we've got it 3-2 Oak Leaf lead. So with that, we are going to scrape the ice. Before we do, though, I want to mention, those of you at home probably have noticed that I did, in fact, grow a mustache. I'm sure you can hear that in my voice. It is for Movember. Movember is a charity that is near and dear to a lot of our hearts. It's focusing on men's health. And so if you get a chance, visit Movember.com. That's just my 2 cents worth. So with that, we will sign off for the next 14 and a half minutes. Don't go too far. Get yourself another barley pop. Beat us right back here. All right.